I'm at the University of Florida, IFAS Mid-Florida Research and Education Center, and I am joined by Dr. Gendron Chen.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
We are in a greenhouse with a lot of beautiful foliage plants. Tell us a little bit about the research that you do here.
Well, basically I have two projects. One is also the question about how temperature, light, potting soil, and water, nutrient, and growth regulator affect foliage plant production and also indoor performance. Another project I'm working on is foliage plant breeding, try to produce some new cultivars or variety for the industry.
New varieties for the industry.
Yes.
Okay, and you've got some examples here, right?
Yeah, for example, one of the projects I have been working on is pothos. Pothos actually is ranked number 3rd in the industry, and in terms of wholesale value and then popularity. We used to only have 4 cultivars in the market. Right now we have more cultivars, some different color and different variegation pattern come from our breeding program.
This one is beautiful. You were telling me this is a new variety, and it almost looks like somebody sprinkled paint on it. I love it.
Yes, because sometimes we have some master nursery men come here. They say, "Wow, what's that?" Basically, we're going to name this one called Wow.
Oh, I love it.
WW. So that's the variety name. That's what we're going to do.
That's a fun story.
Yeah.
Why are these plants, excuse me, foliage plants, so important in Florida?
Because Florida has a history to produce foliage plants since 1949.
Wow.
Well, that was a long time ago. And then Florida produced about 70% of national wholesale value. Basically, national wholesale value is about $826 billion, not 2,000 million.
Million.
$826 million.
Okay.
Florida count about 70%.
Wow.
So the foliage, actually a Popco has been known as the indoor foliage capital of the world.
I've heard that.
So that's why we Central Florida produce a lot of foliage plants, so contribute significantly to the Florida agriculture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you also work with something known as biochars.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, this is a FDEX funding project. Basically, we burn any organic material and high temperature, low oxygen, and then after burning, we produce the biochar.
Okay.
Yeah, the biochar. After that, we just grind them to very fine powders. And then this one, because they have a high surface area, you see, this is the biochar we put in the microscopy. Have a lot of cavity and then channel, and then they can hold the water and the nutrient. So we mix the biochar with the potting soil, and then we can reduce nitrogen, phosphorus leaching, and to protect the environment, and also the retained nitrogen can increase plant growth.
That is fascinating, and I love how we can see the steps here. This is how it starts. This is after it's been charred, and then this is a microscopic view.
Yes.
And you can see how it would hold the nutrients and the water.
Right, yeah.
That is so neat. All right, I also wanted to ask you, are there any new cultivates that have been developed by your program?
The pothos is one, and also we have some others. We use genetic engineering, and then we produce some, like for example, like the ficus. You see the green ficus?
Yes.
You have those purple leafed ficus.
Okay.
That's come from the genetic engineer. We put some gene into it, and then the variegation changes to produce the purple leaf rather than the green leaf.
You do a lot of fascinating research here.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we so appreciate you joining us to share some of the advances, because ultimately they'll help all of us have healthier plants and more beautiful landscaping.
Yes, because Florida produces so many foliage plants, and then we can make some kind of a contribution to the industry.
I think you're making a pretty big contribution. Thank you so much, Dr. Chen. And hopefully you enjoyed hearing about all the wonderful contributions being made here as well.